All right, how we doing, everybody? What is up? Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. We are going to be getting into some D&D. PSU, I'm not 100% sure. Are you direct? Do you have like an Ethernet cord that directly connects to your PC, or are you doing it over Wi-Fi? You're hardwired. I am not sure then. I'm trying to check with someone might know better, but so only when you stream you're disconnecting from your internet is what you're saying. Is your internet like upload download speed stuff high enough for you to be streaming and gaming and all that at the same time? That's my only other thought, is that like, especially since you have it hardwired in. It is? Maybe double check your stream settings in OBS and what you have those set to. $40 up. Is OBS freezing at all, or is that just the network? Like you just get disconnected from the internet? You just get disconnected from the internet. So there's OBS is not freezing, like your numbers in the bottom right hand corner aren't going into the red or anything like that. As far as like dropped frames until it like does it also does your stream like do you stream for like 15-20 minutes just fine and then all of a sudden it just disconnects out of nowhere, or is it like right from the moment you hit start on OBS you're getting disconnected? Yep, on my first thing where you can stream for like 10-15 minutes and then you're getting disconnected. The first one, yeah. Okay, so you're basically able to start your stream and then at some point randomly early on in the stream it just bam disconnects. Huh. I don't. Because I'm trying to see if I can get an answer here. My dad has a lot more knowledge on this stuff. He's helped me with all my stuff, but I unfortunately because I'm about to I have people waiting on me to play D&D. I can't like full dive into it with you. I'm sure you're probably googling and looking things up. There has to be other people that have run into that issue. You good, bro? Just thought I was. Yeah. I don't know. If keep trying to search on things, and if I come up with some more knowledge during one of my streams, I'll try to let you know and pass it on to you. But alrighty, gang. We're gonna get the D&D started here. As always, I apologize if I'm not talking directly to chat. I'll be reading your stuff, but I'm trying to give all my attention to the group and especially to the DM who's running everything. If I need to, I'll type something into chat if I need something that I need to respond to you guys. But I did win the natty. I did, yes. Appreciate it. It was fun. We're gonna switch over to them, get this session going. And yeah, let's play some D&D. Alrighty.
Woo! Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello there.
Howdy ho.
Mr. Hanky.
Yeah.
Alrighty, gang. I think just double check. Yeah. I think we are good. Let's go.
Party had made their way into the mountain in our last session and had come across a temple in an ancient city once known as Velen. This is the Temple of Borson, and they're being led their way there by his former compatriot Porter the Turtle. As they made their way up to the mountain and they scaled the cliffside through the raging winds and the biting cold, they made their way along an icy path and almost fell over the edge. Rian heroically tossed Tobin across the path just to make sure he didn't fall. She tried to make it look like it was for his own good instead of just launching him into a wall. And through a combination of Tommy heroically willing to tie a rope around his waist and create a makeshift handrail, some levitate, some misty step, multiple tactics used, the party did eventually make their way into the temple itself, where they were met by, and the first room in this temple was a ginormous gorge in this abandoned library that the party were able to find was an illusion, which led them into a secondary room, a circular room of fire and ash and charred statue columns along the room, and the party were able to successfully navigate this puzzle combat scenario with their mantra of boar, bird, elk, and bear, despite some mishaps along the way. So, which brings us to our current session here. As the party watched the last flickering embers of the statue columns fade into the, once they'd almost become accustomed to the cold, icy, barren tone of these rooms as they'd been seeing, a doorway opened up, and as those sigils aligned into their sequence, there's a heavy release of pressure as these doors opened into another room, almost the opposite effect of like a backdraft when you talk about firefighters entering a room. When the door opens, all the heat surges into there as it searches for the oxygen. This is almost the opposite. The heat quickly leaves the room and a surge of cold air makes its way in from the next corridor. There's a thickness to it. There's also a slowness to that, which is a strange sensation to feel on your skin, but the party are finding themselves somehow experiencing that. And as this smoke is drifting along the floor, it's a combination. They're not quite sure if it's smoke. Is it almost cold, freezing air? They're not quite sure, but in this room, there's a scent of rotting paper, dust, long forgotten ink, and they heard a voice from the end of our last session that says, "What is it worth for you to continue this journey?" And as they were making their way into this room, as we now see on our Roll20 screens, there was a sigil near the front of the room. There's a tablet and there's a sigil at the front, and from that, almost ascending through the ground, but didn't look quite like as obvious as rising up from the floor below, almost just opening up into the air above the sigil, is this very large, foreboding figure, hooded, spectral smoke around its cloak. You try to look into the hooded face of it and you see almost nothing in there. There's just continually more darkness, but this echoing voice finds its way entering the room, going across the floor, the rooftop, the room itself. Basically, as you can see, it's kind of marble on the ground. There's patchworks. It seems to be not necessarily well maintained, but certainly not often used in that. So it's not quite polished, but it's not dirty either. And with that, there you hear this voice continuing. It goes, "Welcome, travelers. You will find that every soul that passes here leaves something behind, not for me, but for the door that dreams ahead." And as you can see, it's kind of pointing his hand behind it, and there's this sealed, heavy gateway behind it built into the wall, faint rooms around it. And it says, and the spectre continues, "You may offer what you carry, a token, a truth, a fragment of who you are. The value is not its worth, but its weight upon your heart. Only those who are willing may pass." And a stunned silence envelops the room.
Tommy on the out of the side of his mouth, like, "Porter, do you know this thing?" Just like,
Porter seems quite unmoved because basically, as this entity was talking, you actually see he was kind of distracted because he was getting down onto one knee, and you could see him starting to unwrap a little bit of cloth that was around his neck and just loosely onto the ground, but as gently as he could. Bo boom, boom, drops down onto the floor, no longer being carried by Porter at this time. So Porter wasn't really paying attention to that. He started to hear that Bodok was stirring and has lifted him down from his back. And Bo, you're starting to stir and rise. You did pick up as well what it was saying, and it was that sort of movement in that, almost as you were paying attention to it, which caused Porter to notice that you were now back among the conscious.
I think
and
what
back in the room.
I think what Porter heard or me rustling is just like me grumbling. I'm just poor bird, oh bear, poor, and like so he set Bo
Yeah.
down and like he's starting to come to and he just keeps repeating poor bird, elk bear,
Yeah.
elk bear, and then like he's finally coming to, and he's remembering this, and he recognizes that he saw everything in the last session, just like he couldn't do anything, and there were so many times where he just wanted to react, and finally he's just like he's grabbing his head, and he stands up and he yells, "Boar bird, elk bear," and he casts ice knife at the spectral figure.
Okay,
Just like
cool.
he's stuck in that last room, and he's just like, "This is the
Yeah.
last thing you did really remember."
Okay. So the sheer presence of this figure now sees this ice knife flying through the sky, flying through the air right towards it.
Yeah.
You see the you see
Level
the
two.
you see it you see it. What's that?
I said I accidentally did it as a fourth level, but down with that. Oh, that was damage that I. No, it was a hit.
If you want to do this less, you can have it that your character
No.
basically had a full rest, so you can reset that rather than using up a fourth level spell.
Hell no, let's do it.
Okay. And basically the ice knife flies through the air, making its way through the center mass of this specter, and you can see it briefly swell and then part back into place as the ice knife just drifts straight through it. No other reaction that you can see at the moment, but around you, you start to hear what sounds like stone kind of scraping or moving against something, like someone's like dragging a boulder or dragging some rocks along the ground. So you start to hear that, but you have no emotive reaction from the specter itself.
Did that count as something you needed to give up?
Oh my god, my head is.
A fourth level spell. That's horrible.
Are fair in the end. Only the skills remember. This is no trick. This is no threat. I do not take. I balance.
When Claude hears the word threat, he turns on his divine sense.
Okay.
So just if there's any other like celestial fiends or undead, or if this creature is a celestial fiend or undead, does he pick up any of that?
Yes, but it is a different feel to it. It doesn't have that sort of burning, raging anger or stench that you would have had from, say, the doppelgangers. And you do notice that within sort of corner of the rooms, you're starting to feel some form of a presence within the shadows in the corners, but there's no encroachment on you as of yet. If this was anything, it's almost try to think how you describe it, almost as neutral as you can get of a divine sense that you have from this particular entity.
Claude walks forward. He grabs the breaker sword from his back that he took from his father's corpse, or not corpse, but unconscious body, and sets it in front of the.
You're gonna give that
Measured.
away? I got that for you.
Love remembered. Accepted. Before the sword basically begins to crumble into a golden dust in front of your eyes. and the spectral entity makes a hand motion for you towards the door.
Oh, man. Okay, I was hoping this would be like he upgraded it and then gives it back to me, but that's okay. That's okay. This is the risk. This is the risk we take. This is the risk we take.
Wow, you really
He
optimistic
upgraded
about that
it
one,
into
huh?
gold dust.
I play too many video games. Okay, shut up.
Sacrifice.
What you buying? What you selling?
What are you upgrading? Claude will look back towards the group real quick and kind of like shrug, walk towards the door. Is there like a threshold? Does it just like disappear on the other side? Can I see through the door, or does it want me to go through yet?
Does at the moment, but basically you get the feeling that maybe previously there might have been like an energy, almost kind of like a barrier type energy, that probably would have been more likely you would have felt on the approach towards the spectral being. But your ability to be able to walk through that. You that are standing there, you almost simultaneously start to hear multiple voices, not necessarily in your head, but almost kind of echoing around the room. And you start to hear phrases such as, "Tell me, what burdens follow you still? If I could free you from one memory, would you truly let it go? What would you trade for peace if peace had a prize? Do you remember the first you ever lost? Silence, an honest coin, but a price that will be paid later."
We all hear this, or just Claude's hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all hearing it. Yeah.
Rian will step forward then.
Okay.
Or Dragon.
You're gonna put Tobin. You're gonna give Tobin.
Nope.
You're really trying to get rid of Tobin. Throw him off the
Wow.
cliff.
I'll take off my Dragonborn headdress and I guess do I put it on something or just give it to the thing?
Just place it sort of in front, like it has like a large hand, but it's almost like a hand under a cloak. It goes. Kingdom felt, anguish consumed, accepted. That allows you to move on.
Past. With Tobin,
Yeah, with Tobin.
he doesn't have to give anything, right? He's just a good boy.
It doesn't even register.
Okay.
The dog stays. No. We all charge at it.
Porter walks up, and there's no word said between these two, but the only thing you notice Porter give is he takes the scarf off from around his neck, and it's one of the first times you start to see the significant amount of damage and whacking along the shell that had been there, and he hands it to them, and all you hear is the pain of two lost friends. Accepted. And Porter takes his way.
Do the people that have walked past him, do the people that were like, do I still see everyone that's standing behind him, or have they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
The sheer size of this thing is what's catching your attention first, but if you really wanted, you can look around them and you can look past them, and because this is more like a spectral smoke that's going on, you can still kind of see them through it.
It was kind of foggy right now. His head's still, but he's gonna approach, and I think he has an idea of what to do. He's gonna rustle around his backpack. And he's gonna pull out his green plaid jammies that he nestled in that one night that Rian blew the barf everywhere. It was a little less well known, but these jammies, these are the last memory he had. Well, not the last memory, but this is pair his grandmother made for him. His 9. Put those down.
Such currency spends itself freely. May it serve you longer than it served me. Accepted.
I got no gene.
No. I was looking at you going, fuck gives a shit about you.
I don't have one. What am I gonna sleep in? It had to mean something, right? The sacrifice.
Yep.
Obviously,
So it meant something to you.
not a lot.
Okay. Tuggles, Tell, and Tommy.
I'm gonna go. I don't know if I have anything except the one thing that comes, and that is my
Just as you're approaching. Okay. It goes. Not all things of value are worth that of coin. Tell me more about you, so I may know you more. So it's basically given an option for everybody as well, where it's like if you're truly honest and deep with this thing, it values the information and memories, confessions, traumas.
I have a jester uniform. You sure you don't want that?
We do not see that you value the jester. Why should I? Is that all that you are worth?
No, I was a prisoner.
Are you going to give me the family?
No, I can't. Their lives are not mine to give.
Good. I have seen into your heart. I will accept this. But I also want your name.
My name?
Give me your name.
Loomis Galador.
Your other name.
Viator?
Viator the Pilgrim is mine now. Remus, you may pass.
Do we lose our memory of the tour?
Who the fuck's that guy?
There is no Viator, only Tell.
I will approach.
Tuggles and Tommy.
I'll approach. I am going to take off my necklace, put it on the ground, and I'm not going to say nothing.
As you begin to walk away, you hear a voice goes, I appreciate the offer, but it is not I who will need this soon.
Oh no. Oh no, okay. I'll go back and pick it back up.
Accept your offer. He lets you pass.
Oh, thank God.
Come on, Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy steps up, and he's been trying to think of what he could possibly give, and so he like reaches in his pocket, and he pulls out the platinum coin that he clearly stole from the pack, and he kind of looks over at Claude and makes eye contact, and he's like, sorry, and like flips it around in his fingers, and then hands it and puts it on the big outreached hand of the thing.
What you see for the first time, the coin passes straight through the hand, and it goes, Town's End. Do you really think coin is enough? Coin comes, coin goes. You don't even value it that much with your search for more. This coin means nothing to you. Why would it mean anything to me? This is probably one of the first times the thing has swollen up even bigger, really starting to envelop a lot of the space around you. Be serious for once in your life. And then you start to hear the voice goes, like a cackled voice goes, get back in under the stairs. I'm going to whip that boy. Just you're sort of picking up these things, and it's really starting to swell up and get very, very big as this is almost all happening to you in the same time that this coin is falling to the ground and bouncing, and that echoed sound of the coin is bouncing, flips and turns. And as this thing is swelling up, you start to hear those rocks again.
Tommy hearing that
encroaching in from the corner.
Tommy hearing that voice is like, I'm not there anymore. You don't have that control, like not necessarily to the thing, but more of like his head down and just like, I'm not there anymore. You don't have that control on me. And Tommy's like a little agitated, but also a little bit scared. Like the room, it's a big room, just feels like it's smaller all of a sudden. It isn't, but like to him, it just feels like a little smaller and little like it just like it's closing in on him a little bit.
That's what I want, child. Feed that to me. Tell me who you are. And that is what's of value. Tommy, the pretender, the showman.
Tommy's like, I left there. I'm not part of that. That they did me wrong. I needed to be myself. And he's like, look, this is why I finally looks up. He goes, I am Tommy. I'm not what they made me, and I get to be who I want to be. And you can see like a little bit of like emotion is starting to hit him. He's like, I'm not in that place anymore.
There's a silence as the coin bounces once, bounces a second time, starts to spin on the ground. And the specter swells down. Accepted.
Tommy just stands there for a minute, picks the coin up, and he's like, this is what gets me what I want, and gets me further away from what that was. And he puts it back in his pocket, and he'll try to walk past the thing if it'll let him. Kind of showing that he said the money's not important, but to Tommy it's not just the money isn't just money. It's almost a key to be away from what he was or where he was. So
and it's sense it's not reacting to it, but you know it's getting that. You know that's what it was digging towards. As you're going past, all you hear is Marcel approach.
I was gonna go over. He sees Tommy's a little sad. A little pat on the side. Feed that man. See you.
See. Nope.
Yeah.
Hello?
Sorry, Claude, hear that?
I don't know.
The Marcel approach.
Oh, Marcel approach. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's me. Hello.
Okay.
I thought he said Marshall.
I thought he was calling forward a new character, and so
That happens.
I need to come up with a different name. This is Rusty Dusty all over again.
Red Rover.
I heard Marshall as well.
Okay. I give you a choice. this choice will be based on one more task for me. You read the pamphlet to your side, and from the ground rises up a stone pillar.
He said to read it. I'll read it. I'll read it to myself first, but
Okay.
or does he want me to read it aloud?
Well, you're gonna say that, but I'd say, maybe as you're doing it to yourself, it goes for everyone.
Okay. 3 years have been stolen from our union. I would give anything to have him returned to me. But as my frailty begins to overcome me, someone else has appeared. Offering that I can be with my love once again eternally, I can finally defeat my most vindictive of enemy, time itself. I accepted this bargain of a lifetime.
Now I know what this sword means to you. I will return it, but not with the rage given to it by your father. Do you accept?
Wanted an upgrade.
Claude, Claude is having an internal struggle. I'll tell that.
Because I can't see your face, I can't tell.
Yeah, sorry. I realize that now.
You should be able to feel it though. On the beating.
Yeah. I can feel you're thinking. It's so in depth. Yeah.
Claude tells the creature, he's like, I was afraid that I inherited that rage. He's like, this
From the father, sadness from the mother, fear from the brother. Do you accept?
I accept.
Just rises from the ground and takes the form of the sword within your hand. However, you can sense now that it no longer has that red radiant energy within it. And at least for as long as you can tell at the moment, you no longer get the crit on the 19 that you had with it.
I no longer get crit on 19. Do I still take the damage?
No. That was the kind of the balance of that bargain. So it took the power, but it took that element of the weakness from it as well. There's a different feel to the sword at the moment, but for now, you can at least feel it's not quite as savage of a weapon that you took from your father's hands.
Claude grips the weapon, and for the first time since the confrontation in Daggerford, feels some sort of closure to the issue. The kind of rage that had been building up, the darkness inside of him over the conflict is dissipated a bit. And he goes,
your honesty fueled this opportunity. I hope you see it for a blessing, but things may be more difficult for you in encounters to come.
Just bow my head a little bit.
Accepted.
Grit my teeth a little bit, but I nod.
Yeah. So not quite an upgrade.
My father's anger was my favorite part of that sword. Jeez.
Wait, can I have my jammies back?
Oh no.
Your crusty vomit.
Swells.
babies.
The ghost swells again. The rock begins to move in. You want to say anything?
I would leave. I wouldn't do it.
I don't think I need these. No. I think
Okay.
I'm beyond.
And then it goes back down. Okay. Cool. Right. So basically, with that, and one thing you do here as well before you go, you hear, Rian, Power unspent is a promise owed. And you start to feel a bit of movement within your satchel, within the you sort of carrying. But not only that, that sort of resonates with you, right? Especially on that scar, that painful point you have in your shoulder. Just enough of a, like almost someone's kind of pressing on it, not a sharp or stabbing pain or anything. But you hear that before you leave. Thing doesn't even turn around. It hasn't turned around yet. The volume and intensity of its voice is still the exact same as if it was looking at you straight out. The specter itself hasn't turned around.
Just gonna clutch my shoulder. Oh, that's not a sword, but I guess that's a gift.
Okay, and with that, you just hear the stonework of the gateway and starting to scrape and open towards what you thought was a cold room, as now there's a real chill coming from this next room, and it's a chill of wind and almost painful echo as you enter this next room, which I will move the party to now.
Water slide.
Hell yeah.
Not sure if you can see this, can you?
Everybody appearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can tweak this. That should be Puggles able to move. Claude.
Yep.
Mr. doesn't remember his own surname.
Misheard, okay.
That should be Tommy, I believe.
Voice fast as fuck.
Players, that's Ruben. Bodak. Okay.
Yeehaw.
Hell. Okay. Rain, can you control yours already? You can. Okay, cool. So for some reason, whatever setting I have for Rain's automatically is working. So okay. So I'm gonna ask everybody to place themselves up here at the top, please, right beside where this water is coming. So I'm gonna ping everybody for up there, please. No tell. Get back up there.
One square at a time.
The realism.
Okay.
Figure myself out before the event started.
Yeah. Okay. So as you enter this room, as you were coming through the doorway, you did get that real wind chill factor as it came up to the top. But as much of that you now realize is this icy cold waterfall that's coming down through just from sort of broken walls, and sort of as the hillside was coming down into this area, and you see this spiral rough rock style staircase descending downwards. As you look down into this pit, when you're trying to figure out in terms of this wind where it's coming from, it's not coming from down there. If anything, that's quiet and dark, and there's a little bit of plant life, and there's statues along the way as you go there. But you are beside another journal entry up here. So, who has not read one for the class? Who's not read a journal entry?
Bo.
All right, Bo.
Give it to me, girl. 4 decades of 4 decades of regret for the futility of my victory over time. Yes, how very depressing of an internal you. Every lonely sunrise is an insult, every summer an attack. Retreat further into this pit to try and escape from the light's perpetual ridicule. Feel my heart becoming colder and hardened to this world.
So is this just like sitting on the ground on another pillar?
Just like on a pillar. Just say it's
Okay.
based on the picture. It's up. It's just on a pillar that's there.
Just on it. Oh no, I
Po-
just closed it.
Porter, is any of this that we've gone through so far familiar to you? Because I know that we were coming here to find Porter's friend, so I don't know if he's traveled this path before or not.
Not seen this area. The reception area that my friend would have been earlier in this chamber, but he's looking around. It's in real disrepair. So you can tell this staircase is as much dug or carved out of the stone downwards into this area. Not necessarily clawed away by hand, but there's a relative roughness to this area descending downwards.
Oh. The statues that line the corners, what are they?
They just seem to they look like monks, or there's very little detail on them, but as you're kind of going through, they are in slightly different poses as you go down. There's an element of almost knelt down, looking towards the sky. A little bit of movement in amongst them. There's variations of them being broken or just roughed down by wear and tear of age and the world. So there doesn't seem to be any sort of uniformity to them, as far as you can see.
Is there lighting in this room? Or is it?
There's elements of like moonlight kind of coming in, but no, there's actually very, very little light, and in fact, as you look down, it's getting darker and darker.
Yeah. As I look down,
So the only real light you have is kind of where you are, and ultimately that kind of continues down into the darkness.
Tommy just kind of pulls out his rapier because he has the little lantern on a charm attached to it that casts like a little bit of light and glow, and he's like, "Well, do you guys think down is the answer that we're looking for?" And he kind of kicks like a rock over the edge just to watch it like plummet down, see if he hears anything.
So you do hear the stone going down. You dunk 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 dunk. So you do hear it as it's going down, and you do hear a bit of a clatter on the ground.
Bo says, "I retreat further into this pit to try and escape. Let's go."
Tommy's convinced that it's not an illusion this time, like it was in that crevasse in the
exactly.
other room.
Yeah, I was kind of guessing that you were testing that, so that's why you can hear the sound on the way down, and you can hear it's hitting something at what would be the bottom. It wasn't that far for it to go down, but the sheer size of the room in terms of the spiral is kind of what gives the distance in this as well as that real darkness that you have down there. But you do hear it hit a ground or a floor.
Bo looks up and sees, is that water like a waterfall? Is that like a?
Yeah, it's a
like a
bit of a rough drawn. It's more like kind of like it's turned into a bit of a waterfall, but it's more like water coming down the mountainside and a little bit of the melted snow, etc.
Yeah.
You know, from the light and stuff to kind of just melt and it's coming down. So it's more of a very steady drip as opposed to a full on
okay
natural phenomenon waterfall. It's just trying to showcase that there is a consistent level of water
Okay.
coming down.
Gotcha. It's not like a constant stream. It's more of a.
No, exactly. Yeah.
It's like a trickle. Okay. All right.
Yeah, like a good trick because you got a lot of snow in the area. You've got sort of different torches and lamps, and just the temperature difference between the building and the outside. Disrepair of the walls, so water getting in through like brickwork and surface water and things like that coming in.
You guys think we're supposed to go jump into the pit?
I think there's a path, but you can jump if you want. I guess.
Yeah. Thanks, lad. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
We'll tie a rope to you.
yeah.
Let's just see how far this goes.
DM, given that these clues are kind of like indicating that something might be deeper in this cavern, I'm just gonna keep divine sense up for any fiend, fae, or celestials. Make sure nothing sneaks up on us or is hiding in the shadows.
Okay. You do once again sense that you've got a little bit of the sort of hangover from the significant size of the spectral entity that is back there. So it's kind of a little bit kind of clogging your senses. The sort of the power of that, but as you're going down. But no, it's not. You're not really seeing anything fiend down there, as far as you can tell, based on the distance you've made so far.
Copy that.
As we're gonna start moving down, Rian's still clutching her shoulder. Like, guys, I don't know what this guy did to me. I'm not feeling good.
Did he take?
Can I
She's
lay
just
on
gonna keep
hands?
walking in the back of the pack.
Did he take
Yeah.
from you? Like,
They said there's power unspent. I don't know what that means.
Does it feel like a wound? I could try and cure. I can cure disease.
This is an old.
Wow.
well, I guess our only path is forward. I don't want to go give more to that thing. Tommy like nods back towards where we just came from.
No more coins to give up, Tommy.
Only one I have. Tommy's still not absentmindedly like flipping it between his fingers as we're standing here talking.
Can't believe you had that the whole time when we were bartering inside the shop. Couldn't even figure out.
I mean, I wasn't interested in what that guy had. And Tommy just like absent, he's just it's such a second nature to him that he just moves the coin back and forth between his fingers. And then
Are we walking now, Wally? Kind of like walking and chatting.
we
You want to be walking and chatting?
can be.
Are you at the front with your lantern?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be. Yeah. Plus,
Cool.
I also I have dark vision, so I feel like I probably see the best. So yeah, I will. I tell people that I'm like I am very good at seeing in the dark. Plus, I got my little lantern, so I guess follow me. And
I do not have dark vision,
Kinda
so I'm
sets
gonna
up.
stay as close. I'm gonna stay close to Tommy.
yep, have your mouse
A
ready.
chance of something else that you purchased recently?
Oh shit! But I don't remember. I knew I bought something, but I forgot. It wasn't in my inventory. I never put it in my inventory, and I forgot what it
Yeah.
was. It was that lantern.
It
I
was the
literally
lantern,
just
yeah.
left it on the counter when we left the shop.
Guys, leave it on the counter?
Okay. So Tommy's out front. Bo, you've got your lantern. Where do you want to be in sort of the marching order?
I would like to. I forget what the lantern does. Where can I find information on this lantern?
Let me.
I'm
see
checking.
if
I might have
can-
taken a note.
Hold on.
it.
I'm like, I got it right near. I got it right here. I don't actually, but I'm just gonna. I was like, oh shit, I got this. I'm gonna pull it out. I'll start like I'm looking directly at it. I'm tapping on it, trying to figure out how it works.
It's like looking right into a flashlight right
That's-
before you
that's-
turn it on. So,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That was lit. He's just staring into the
Yeah.
flame.
It's like a pocket lighthouse, and you're just gonna look right into it and just turn it on.
That's right. It was like that. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I'm like, oh god,
Pocket
oh,
lighthouse.
turns on, and I'm
Okay.
just like staring straight into it, and just like, oh, no, no, and I nearly drop it.
Yeah. I was thinking whether I should do a concentration check just to see if you hold on to it, but that's
I
okay.
would.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But where are you in the pecking or the not the pecking order, the marching order?
I'd say at the
Well,
bottom.
I don't want to be in the front anymore. I didn't know we were in a pecking order.
I'm gonna still stay behind. I'm gonna let Tommy lead the. I'm gonna stay close to Tommy, still with my lantern. My lantern.
So you're both at the front?
Yeah, I'm
No.
down with that.
Okay, cool. As you're making your way down, anyone else got anything that they want to use? Just because obviously it's a case of it's not really turn-based walking, but it's just more if you want to have it prepared as opposed to not have it prepared.
I do forget what this lantern does, though. So, I mean, I know it's light.
Yeah,
Told us.
I'm trying to find my notes now, but if you want to look for it, I'll just talk to everybody else here. Okay, so basically, as you're walking and talking, and you're taking your time as you go down, because yes, there's a combination of those that have dark vision, those that do not have dark vision. There is mixtures of light as they're kind of going around, a combination of lanterns and trinkets that are encouraging as you go down the way. The wind starts to pick up again from there, but you're starting to hear those voices again, similar to what you'd heard outside. The sort of whispers that bore right the way into your skull. And basically, wisdom saving throw, please.
Say everybody.
Everybody, please.
Everybody who's walking.
Everybody.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Woohoo!
Okay. Right. Let's go with Tommy and Bo.
Yeah.
Just trying. I'm kind of looking here at the same time. Tommy and Bo, did you guys get at least a 12?
Yes.
No.
No. Tommy, you basically are starting to have almost reoccurrences of that traumatic moment that you had upstairs. And it's really starting to get into your head again. You're trying to convince yourself about the coin. 3 points of damage for yourself. Bo, you basically just kind of hear almost like a very loud wind. It's very chilly what you have, and but you're not really noticing. You're looking over and you're seeing Tommy almost have the equivalent of like a really bad frostbite headache, or brain freeze type headache as he has that. Not Bo and Tommy. Did you get at least a 14?
Yes.
Okay, did anybody not get 14?
Not me.
I got a 12.
Pose did not get a 14.
Okay. All right. So, anyone who didn't, you guys are going to take 4 points of damage, psychic damage.
Ow.
As you continue along, and you're basically starting to this brain freeze. It's almost like a mental freeze. That's happening for you guys. Bo, Brian, you guys aren't really noticing anything. Everyone's starting to get sort of like it looks like almost like brain freeze headaches, that sort of stuff. Porter is just walking along, with Tobin's obviously nearby to Rain as you're continuing to make your way down the stairs.
Top of the stairs, just hanging out.
Yeah, and basically as you're starting to go down, although you can still feel the wind, you're not noticing any sound. Sound is almost being lost in amongst this area as you get deeper and deeper into this. Your sort of worst memories, your worst moments are really starting to kind of ping at your heart as you go into this, going deeper into this pit, until you eventually make your way towards the bottom. So I'll basically just bring Porter as you go along there. You basically make your way towards the bottom. Porter will be there. There's a doorway here. At this point here that basically takes you off. So as you've gone down, you've been going down this for what probably feels like a good half an hour, 45 minutes of this long, slow circle. So you know that when you're looking up, this area where the water was is quite a bit away now from you. And there's very little sound or light or warmth coming from above, even though there was very little warmth already at the top of the stairs. It's even less down here. But as you look through there, you do start to see a few torches in a long room down that doorway.
Wait, sorry, we are outside of a doorway on this landing that we're at right now?
Yeah, so see here.
Uh-huh.
Imagine so if you go north, south, east, west, just as it is there. So looking west, almost into this, is cut into this area of the wall, is a hallway. So
Okay.
looking down to that hallway, you can see a large area, and you can see a couple of torches lit up sort of the far end of the room.
I'm gonna look out over into the pit now that we're at the bottom with my lantern.
Okay.
See if I can see like the bottom at all.
Yeah, you can. So you pretty much have made your way down to the bottom. You can see the rock and stuff that Tommy was there. You can also see a few more stone statues that are there, that have been knocked over, half broken, or up against the wall, kind of either on their knees or with their back to you. You can see quite a few different basically structures there.
Okay. Nothing of interest to me. So I'm gonna head to the door.
Okay. Bring everybody into the room here. I'm probably gonna have to move everybody again. So give me
You should
one
be able
second.
to on
I
your
was gonna say, can you just like
on your
go?
screen. I think there's a red little tag that should be the party, unless we have to set that up for you. But you know how there's that little like bookmarker.
There's the yellow one. It says I got move party ribbon here.
Yeah.
So
Can you move?
I think that just is what you guys see on the screen.
Can you just like highlight and copy all those tokens and paste them into here?
I was just thinking on
yeah.
that screen where you see that ribbon, you should be able to click that ribbon and move it over to this particular scene now, and it should bring us all.
There's no red ribbon. Sorry.
Oh, you don't see like a party ribbon?
No, there's the yellow one, which is just where the party is. But sorry, I'll just drag everybody over.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say the yellow one. Can you move that ribbon over to this scene?
That is on this thing. That's why you can see it.
Gotcha.
Window. He's not there. Claude. Let's change that setting. Sorry.
Okay.
Rian's for some reason already set up there. There's Claude. Bo. L. Puggles. And Tommy. So then is everybody. Right. Okay. So you find yourself in what is very clearly a burial tomb room. At the far end of this room, you can see a large created tomb area with a large door behind it, a few stairways on the way up to it. And you can basically see lots of statues along it there, along with a little bit of carpet and a few torches that you saw when you were entering the room.
I was gonna put his lantern away, and can we tell what that is at the end? Like, Is it like an altar?
It's you get the feeling it's more like a tomb. It's more. It does look like an altar,
Yeah.
but it's more like a tomb.
Okay.
And Porter is probably the only one at this stage. It's probably one of the first times you actually really start to see him move forward towards this, but stop himself moving as he's looking towards this.
Porter,
Is
you
this
okay? Sorry, go ahead.
no? Is this where? What is this? Order.
This is the answer I didn't want to receive, but it makes sense with the time that has passed. I have not been blessed with this long life. And he's clearly looking, he's once again, you know his eyes by this stage, there's very little detail in the eyes. And he's just been very stoic, but bordering on sad when he looks towards that.
Porter, is this your friend we were hoping to find here?
How many read
I fear so. I fear that this is the last laying place of my friend Borson.
Does Divine Sense pick up any celestial fair fiend in the room?
Nope.
No.
I think Bo's curiosity is gonna drive him to start approaching the tomb.
Okay.
He's taking in these big old statues.
Yeah. So these statues, they're not. I know the scale probably isn't right for you guys, but they're not ginormous statues. These ones, they're very large in that scale. Just I think kind of I wanted to show the grid, and you guys are quite small on it. So these the height of these statues, the shape of them are closer to sort of human, elf, a little bit of dwarven size. So they're relatively normal size statues for you guys. I might slightly increase the size of you guys.
Whoa!
Just to kind of help with that scale a little bit.
So who cast
Bo,
the
you've
large
lost
on us?
weight.
Tobin small Tuggles.
Bo slim. Look at him.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Tobin can remain small. Right. Okay, cool. And basically, with that, so you making your way towards it, you're the one that's come across the tablet, the next tablet on your side. So you're the one that's progressed towards that. Do you want to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it again. Well, I'll read again.
Wait, what do you mean you read it again?
Yeah, I found it on Reddit. Oh, look here. Another home. 5 centuries gone. The blink of these tear-filled eyes. My dark deal has prevented me from ever accepting your passing. I alone locked myself away from the world. I often remember our most cherished memory as I stare at that keyhole. But in my entrapment, I see that you, my love, will forever be the key to my heart. Forgive me, but if I only could forget you. Guys, I think this is Boren. I don't know if is this Boren's journal or is it
Borson.
Borson's journal or is it his maybe lover? I don't know.
Tommy,
And at that moment, you just hear a large wail in the room as shifting from the back, a statue on rushes towards Tuggles, grabs him round the shoulders, looks him dead in the eye, and I ask everybody to roll initiative.
Kisses him passionately.
Right.
For a second,
On the
I thought you
I
were
need-
saying
I need dinner first.
the thing you were reading was boring. I'm like, wow, that's kind of rough to the person that wrote it.
This is
What do you guys think? This is boring.
boring. I'm done.
What's the one?
For some reason, mine's not working, so I'll just
Yeah,
type
what-
it in chat.
Is it? Do you have the Beyond?
No,
Fanny open?
the tracker has to go up first for them to all be tracked.
Great.
And you
Yeah,
have to
but since
click
we've
on
already
your-
started, since we've already started rolling, it's probably just best to
Roll again.
do it. Well, yeah, we can roll again.
I rolled a 1, so it would be nice.
Nah, I think he just adds us in. Wait, how am I there already? Oh, that's Bo. Never mind.
That's me.
For some reason, mine's not working, so you're gonna have to add me DM. That's mine.
Boduk 17.
Yeah, have your.
Huggles got 21.
For some reason,
Yes, chef.
I'm getting an error message, Jake. So
Error.
Yeah, I've got Tuggles, Tal, Rian's down as 16. Rian, what do you actually get? A 1?
A 1.
And then anything for plus initiative? No?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Flat. Flat like Hank Hill.
Save the best for last.
Distracted by all that pain.
Yeah.
or you
All
just
that-
get the pain of watching all of us die before you.
Unspent power.
Okay, I see a couple
Maybe
more
I'll find
come
some
in there.
necromancy skill and bring back the party as my undead friends.
Four companions.
I like how you'll. I'm glad we
Claude, you got 19, is that right?
I wish I had a
Nope.
6, but if you want to give me 19.
I'm trying to figure out why sometimes it gives people like automatic scores and then other ones. Tell what you get.
17.
17. Okay, Tommy.
17. 17s are wild.
Good. Scores. Okay, got Tuggles 21. Claude got a 6. Why is that not saving as a 6? I don't know.
I only see me in the turn order.
Well, I see
I
there's
would
number
say
3.
change between instead of adding.
Got the little bow symbol, but I don't have the name Kodak for some reason on it. Sorry, I still haven't got used to this.
All good.
Anyway, I'm gonna write down just
Yeah.
for
As long as you have it, doesn't.
Yeah. that's fine. Okay.
I want it.
I mean, I only see Bo in the turn order, so I don't know how you add other people
I've got everyone on it.
on your screen.
I only see bows.
Okay, cool. All right. Douglas, you've been grabbed, right? Even though you were quick to react to this, basically this has surprised you. And you're now looking at a beautiful stone statue, just taller than yourself. So even it's quite imposing to you, and it's got its arms on its shoulder, and it's making direct eye contact with you, as basically you begin to feel yourself being petrified within that. Okay, can I ask you to make a DC Wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes, chef. Wisdom saving throw coming in hot with 14 total.
Okay, you nearly overpowered this, but it has caught you off guard. Okay, so you find yourself charmed, and for the next turn, basically you're going to be doing a wisdom saving throw of either you're going to end up attacking something that's near to you, or you're going to be able to resist it and give up your go. Okay,
yeah.
so the best you can hope to do is nothing. Okay,
Sounds good to me.
yeah, all right.
I like
Okay.
that option.
Okay. Right. And because of that turn order, Tuggles, it is actually your go. So it is one of your first turns here
Nice.
to see if you can actually get out of this, or so you're going to be rolling another DC Wisdom, a Wisdom saving throw, to
Alright,
see if
that
you
is
can basically hold yourself back.
8.
8. Okay. You don't hold back, right? Okay. So I'm going to ask you to roll a D6, 1 to 6, please.
Roll a d6. R slash no. Yeah, R slash 6. I have a little dice tool here that'll do that. 1d6. 4.
Okay. Right. Tuggles, you see Tommy right there beside you. You're going to charge at him and you're going to swing at him.
Nice. Okay.
No.
This. I'm not conscious while I'm doing this, or am I like conscious and my body's being
Kenny,
animated?
yeah, you're almost kind of trapped within yourself. So you've got an element of you think it's your choice, but what's happening as well is you're also seeing a massive twig blight where he is.
Gotcha. So I'm not seeing Tommy that I'm hitting.
You're not seeing Tommy the Drake.
Alright.
I said I was sorry for shooting you.
I was gonna crack a little smile. So I'm just gonna one-handed battle axe, and that's my normal attack.
Oh, is it? You wouldn't want a two-hand battle axe
No,
Tommy right in the face now?
I normally have
No,
another
just-
one in my offhand. So if
No,
you
just strategically.
do that.
Yeah, okay. Definitely not
Two
meta.
attacks.
Definitely not
I do
meta.
get 2 attacks
Yeah.
for my turn. That was a 10 to hit.
Okay.
10,
Tommy?
10 doesn't hit. I do like a quick whoa, same team.
Dodge out of the way. Okay, fantastic. Basically, Tommy, while Tuggles is basically raging, he's swinging at you with this. You see, there's very little sort of imagery in his eyes as he's looking towards you. It's not quite the same way the porter looks because there's real intensity in his face when it comes to that. Tell, while you're standing there, you're starting to feel your shield vibrate while Tuggles' rage is happening at this moment in time. You see him under this influence. Okay?
I do have a quick question. Just for mechanical purposes, am
Yep.
I raging right now?
Say no because you didn't choose to. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So you're just doing a normal attack at him.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's Tell's turn now. And Tells you basically ran up and encroached on that.
So is Tuggles like under any like what's his status?
Technically, it's charmed.
Single and looking.
In that case, we're gonna see if I could like help protect him.
Like Tommy.
Where's Tom?
I'm being swung at by Tuggles.
As you're surveying this scene
You
that
can't see him
happens,
behind.
your shield. So Tuggles or Tell, you're a little bit off to the side here. So you've got them both within your eye line. Okay.
Okay.
Your shield, for some reason, when it's sort of vibrating, seems to be vibrating when it's pointed, when your eye line is pointed towards Tuggles rather than to Tommy. Okay?
Let me thinking I may want to just let me cast bless.
Yep.
On Tommy, see how many targets? 3. Listed. 2 all around here. Tommy, Tuggles.
Okay.
And what does Bless do again? Gives us a +6 on something?
Yeah, you may bless.
I mean, not +6, but
in range, within 30 feet. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving.
4. Gotcha.
Now, as that's happening, basically within your eyes, your eyes slightly glaze over a little bit, but basically you get this imagery in your head of this figure. This is it's almost like a cloud. You see sort of swirling smoke within your mind's eye as you're doing this, and it is working with you. It's supporting you. You don't feel threatened by it. But as you begin to use this spell, the sort of the normal purple, light blue glow that you would normally see this starts to be slightly infected with the color green when you cast this spell. Okay? So you still do the spell, but that's what you're seeing in your mind's eye as this happens, okay?
So I'm gonna this way. Bless you. Bless you. It's like a
Also,
Okay.
It's not.
I think I think you can, isn't there like you can cast it in Roll20 and it should pop up. Chat. Boom.
As opposed to
Parting on it.
charmed.
There. Blue one. Glow.
How you make the big bucks as a DM. You know,
Yeah.
you need the sound effects, that proper voice acting that comes with it.
Production
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. There's I think one I can leave there. Boom. Oh, that doesn't work.
It's all good.
Everyone's blessed. Those 3 people are blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Do you want to do any movement? Tell.
No, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Cool. Bo, you're up.
So he's gonna turn around, see that. Well, I guess he's gonna turn around at the shriek of the statue, see her get up into Tuggle's face, and then Tuggle's just start wailing on Tommy. So I think he sees that, and I think he understands. Having used charm on people or like on other people, I think he understands that Tuggles is not. This isn't his normal attacking of people. It seems like he's more because he didn't rage, and I think he's going to use his new ability of counter charm as an action. You perform until the end of your turn. Until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay, very good.
So I think I'm going to move closer first, just to kind of like group up. How far? I don't know. Is that right? Move down, right down there. And I'm gonna start playing a tune. With my lute. Hopefully, help play through the headache. So. There we go. And that's gonna be my action, and I don't have any bonus actions.
You have a 6th level spell?
No.
Sorry, I'm just reading Counter Charm at 6th
At the
level
si-
you gain. Sorry.
Yeah, as Bard.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because the last time I'm a level 6 Bard now.
Oh, sweet. Sweet. Okay, cool. Right, so you've done counter. Is that for everybody that's around it, or is it a particular person, or how is
Anyone
that
that can hear
targeted?
as an action, you start performance. So I'm performing with my lute.
Yep.
That lasts until the end of next turn.
Okay, fantastic.
So I guess, yeah, I'm performing until the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
Any friendly creatures within 30 feet. Yeah. Let's say that's.
Fantastic. Okay. You've got that, and basically, as it happens, you see the stone creature that's in there. You just look straight at you, Bo, and just go, "No, you can't take him from me. He's at rest. He's mine. You can't take him from me." In an angry feminine voice.
Ma'am, I don't know. We're not trying to take anyone from you.
Yeah, not really full time for conversations. Let's go.
As he starts playing.
Yeah, my resin. Yeah.
Sing it. Sing it.
Sing it.
Sing the conversation.
Oh, let's all break into dance, song and dance.
Next.
Who's
You?
next?
Sorry, you're not, because you were a one.
I was
don't
like,
know
I
why.
rolled a
Still got you
1. Are we already through the
down.
whole
I've still got you as a
thing?
16. Sorry. Okay, that is actually Tommy next, I believe.
Okay, so Tommy dodges the first swing, and I'm going
Yep.
I'm going to step back. I'm assuming he gets a opportunity of attack.
He does. Yep.
Actually, I won't step
You
back
got
then.
this.
I won't step back.
Oh.
But Tommy's like, he dodges the first one. He's like, he's got that glass over look, like when he had the seed thing under the tree, like the tree. He's not looking at me, and Tommy's like he's like, you see him kind of like close his eyes. He's like, please let this work. And all of a sudden, 3 more Tommies pop up around him, all with their eyes closed, all on the same thing. And Tommy like opens his eyes as I cast mirror image, and there's 3 other Tommies standing there at the same time, and in the hopes that it'll confuse Tuggles about which one to swing at.
Very good. Okay, fantastic. That's it. That is an action, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my action.
Okay.
And
Cool.
And
Now, do you want to try to move?
no.
Because you're harder to hit.
I am. I'm still. Yeah, actually, yeah. It's probably best. I will step back like 15 feet, like backpedaling away from him.
Tuggles, could you roll for opportunity attack, please?
You bet I can. You bet I can. That's gonna be us 12.
Roll a d4. I think we're blessed to.
I can add it.
Why did you...
I mean, I don't have to, right? Do I want to add it, DM?
you that with that being Tuggle's current objective, he would, yeah, because he wants to hit that thing. Yeah.
Nice. So that's a 1 on the d4. That's a 13.
13?
I have exactly
All right.
13.
Ooh, meets it, beats it.
Even with the mirror image.
Mhm.
Well, so
it hits one of the mirror images, does it? Or you can get him to roll a dice to.
if he lands a hit, I then roll a d6. A 3 or higher will take one of the images out instead of me. So let me see here. Yeah, it's a 5. So he
Excellent.
yeah, so he'll swing it and through one of what looks like me.
Yeah. So what Tuggles sees in now is 3 twig blights, all there, and Tuggles, your battle axe comes down. It looks like it's going to carve straight through one of them, but it seems to almost ghost through that twig blight, and it disappears. There's now 2 of them in front of you. Okay, and they seem to be kind of almost shimmering, so they're never quite in the same spot, as they're sort of consistently sort of twitching and moving around. So there's only 2 of them there now that you see in front of you. Okay. What the party then started to hear is that stone noise that everyone was hearing earlier on, sort of scraping along the ground, crawling, moving along the ground. Is you're going to see that basically several of these statues might start to move in from the different corners of the room.
All 3 of the Tommies are like kind of like spinning it in circles and all like looking like it's like basically there's 3 of me just keep turning, and we move in the exact same motions and everything like that.
Yeah. So basically, 4 of these ones just move very, very slowly, little movement in them. There's no real fluidity about them, and they basically just use their movement, and you can just see them encroaching on your area as they go along. Porter. Porter is going to dive at Tuggles. Okay? Just to try to pin him down the ground. He's not going to try to hurt you, he just wants to pin you down onto the ground. Romantically in front of the fire. But no, he's just going to take you down. So he's got a little bit of a charge on you, and you don't see him coming. So this is really, really bad wording. But yeah, so you don't see him coming, and he gets you, and he runs straight in, hits you with a charge. There's going to be an advantage strength throw for Porter versus a normal strength throw for Tuggles to stay up right. Okay.
Good thing he has blessed.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm about to help.
A strength
Yeah, so-
check or a save?
Save.
Wrong choice. That's a 24 for me.
Wait! Don't forget your D4.
Yeah.
No.
That's a 28 for me.
So Porter is able to get in and try to. It's almost like a rugby tackle. He tries to get in, but the sheer size of you guys, it's just what he thinks is the unstoppable force actually meets the immovable object. So while he crashes into you and he is able to distract you, Tuggles, from where you were attacking those twig blights, but he's unable to take you down to the ground. Okay, he's going to make another check just to try to hold you, but it won't be a pin. Okay, so with that, I've got a 19.
Nice.
You got another strength saving throw. So as
That
far as
is
you're
gonna
concerned, this
be-
thing that almost looks like a small ant, like a really big twig blight, has now charged down on top of you and is trying to take you down.
That's 23 for me.
So he's not even able to grab you. So Porter has probably done enough to at least distract you from Tommy, but he hasn't done anything to impact your movement in your next turn.
Nice.
Okay?
I imagine when he hits me, like a sonic force comes out, all the dust on
It's
everybody,
just like-
kind of clothes flies back a little bit.
Yeah. A couple of these other stone statues, which look like they're in different shapes of, like running away or falling over, or they're looking for help, or things like that. They're starting to break, and they're just from the sheer force of the air going through from that impact. Okay, Claude, you're up.
All right. In his head, Claude's thinking that this is the second time in the past week that Tuggles has turned on quote unquote allies, and he's wondering if it's a coincidence or some divine force fucking with them. But seeing that everybody's handling Tuggles, Claude will focus on the statue that appeared to cast the spell.
Yep.
So I'll run for the statue over here. And let's see. I'll start with a normal attack.
No, that's. Oh no, actually no, it is because it's stone. It's not moving. I was just looking at my sort of notes there for something else. So yeah, 8 does hit.
Oh, sweet. I'll just do a normal strike for now.
Okay. Yeah.
Slash
So you hit it, and it just looks at you. You do know you did a bit of damage, but not enough that it would actually almost kind of react to or feel that's actually painful. Okay? And it looks you up and down very quickly, and it's got this smoothness in its voice. After this wail that it had let out, it looks at you and it just goes, "You remind me of him." As it begins to look towards you, but it doesn't get turned around quite enough to make eye contact with you yet.
Okay, I'm going to use a bonus action to Hunter's Mark
Okay.
that statue, and then I'm going to attack a second time.
Mm-hmm.
21 to hit, much better.
Yep.
So slashing damage first. 6 plus Hunter's Mark damage is another 4 for a total of 10.
Your slashing damage gets halved because this is rock and it's gonna be resistant to slashing. That's the mechanic. So it's 3 and 4, so it's 7.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Alright, I'll change
So the
it.
Hunter's Mark, because that's like a magical component, but the slashing damage. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You keep your Hunter's Mark full amount for that. It's just half the slashing damage. Okay. Right. Claude, any other movement or anything you want to try?
I will take a step up just to put myself between Bell and the statue.
Cool, but not out of opportunity, not opportunity wise.
Not yet.
Right. Cool. Ryan.
Ryan's not feeling good, guys.
Uh-oh.
Y'all keep stepping in front of me too.
Let it out.
I'm sorry.
Like, I really don't want to hit you, but also that's meta, and I might have to. I don't know.
So you can move. You can move. You know you're like you've got an awareness of the pain. Something's building up, but you've still got an element of mental control, at least for a couple more seconds.
Oh, there. Where's that? Okay. Ryan's gonna stagger up to here. And then this pain building in her chest, it's gonna release as this big, like, it feels like a burp is coming. Something's coming up, and she can't stop. I'm also gonna use a sorcery point to use distance spell and double the range of this, to 30 feet.
Yep.
And it's gonna be 3rd level Dragon's Breath towards one stone guy with blue.
Yep.
So, yeah. This guy.
Nice.
He needs to make a DC saving throw for Dex.
Yeah. Yeah. 4.
Oh, that's yeah.
An easy fail. An easy fail for Dex. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. 15 damage.
Yeah, 15 damage. It's starting. The stone is starting to crumble and come apart. You know, so even as it's there, like one of the arms is starting to fall off, and kind of what was like the thigh or this side, the rib cage on the other side is starting to come apart. What does this dragon's breath look like for you? Because at the end of the day, this is the first time you've ever used it. How is it sort of like you described how it felt? What does everybody see?
It felt like a fiery burn, almost like when you have acid, stomach acid, but like 10 times worse. And it is lightning damage, so it'll be just like a cone of lightning expelling from her mouth.
Holy shit! all 3 Tommies are just like, oh, because it's going to right past.
Right now.
No, well, I when I did my thing, there's 3. I get 3 things that spawn. So technically there was 4 at the start, and now there's me and 2 others. But anyway, regardless, we all at the same time because it's going right past in front of us, and we're like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So, yeah. Good. Okay, and as that's happening, that there's movement once again within your satchel. It's got quite frantic. The movement that you can kind of see it almost kind of bouncing off the satchel, whatever your carrying bag, onto that. So you can feel it's almost like an excited, like a very frantic movement within that. Okay. Cool. Right. That's Rain. Okay. Back up to the top. The statue. Actually, was there anything else? I know you kind of did movement and action. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
No, because like technically, Dragon's Breath is the bonus action, and then casting it actually, it's weird.
Yeah. Okay,
So I've already
cool.
used
That's fine.
stuff.
That's fine. Okay, cool. At that point, So Claude, your movement that caused the statue to look at it, it knows that kind of Tuggles has been looked at, and it turns, and it just encroaches right up onto you, and it's going to once again grab you. It's going to look you right into the eyes, and it's just going to say, "You let them all down. Your gods didn't answer for this." I'm going to ask you to do a DC saving throw, please.
Is it against being harmed?
For wisdom, sorry. Yeah.
You have advantage.
You're muted.
Okay, sorry. Thank God I have advantage, but also I think we get a bless bonus for saving throws, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's actually not a charm.
It's not
time.
charmed. Okay. I thought
Sorry. Not this time.
Is it frightened?
No, it's not frightened.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you trying? Come on, give us.
There's-
It's supposed to be a
but
game
this
for us,
one-
not you.
But this one, yeah.
Okay, so I don't get the advantage, but I do get the bless.
Yes, you do get the bless.
I do get the okay. So ignore that second roll. It's D4 D6.
The statue.
9.
Yeah, okay. As this gaze almost pierces into your soul, you start to feel that your feet are almost being rooted to the ground. They've become extremely heavy, and you can actually feel that from the ground up, your feet and rising up towards your ankles and your shins, very slowly creeping up, is turning to stone. It doesn't happen within one turn, but you are stuck in place. And you can feel that given time, this is going to creep up your body, and it's going to envelop you. Sorry,
Alright, I still have a
Rain,
reaction, right?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Can I use counterspell?
You can indeed, yeah.
3rd level. It's 3rd level or higher. If it's 4th level or higher, it has to make an check. If it was a spell.
It
Yes,
was a spell.
3rd level or lower.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading.
I'm sorry, what were you asking? What level the spell was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
counterspell
a
whatever
third,
just happened to him.
it's a 3rd level spell. So
Okay.
yeah.
So then it theoretically should have been cancelled.
just succeed. Okay, cool. So Claude, you feel this solidness rising up from the floor. It almost feels like it's about to enter into your bones, but from the corner of your eye, just as you start to fear for the worst, you see Rian catches what's happening. She's seeing where the statue went, see this real intense eye contact that the statue made with you. But you feel the effects of the stiffness of that rock solid formation around your feet dissipate, so you are able to move. And thankfully, you feel like it's not rising as comfort. It was going to be a lot worse, but it's been reversed.
My hero.
Successfully by Rian.
Rian needs nerfed.
Yeah.
I am nervous when you guys are stepping in front of me all the time and I just want to hit things.
I say this in the nicest way. See, if you want to have a flavor spell for a monster, Rian will come along and just go, nope.
Yeah.
I'm only joking, Rian, but honestly, that's what you wanted for, because otherwise that was going to get really bad really quickly.
Yeah. I
Okay,
didn't know
good
how
use
I
of counter spell. Okay, Tuggles, DC Wisdom save throw, and you have Bless now to finally work in your favor.
And
An
is it
advantage, right?
What's the advantage for?
You're
Oh,
not
the charmed. Yeah. Yes, your advantage. Yeah.
my counter
Nice.
charm?
There's one. There's two. The better one is. What happened? Why did it do that? 3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, the old one was old. Okay, so yeah. So the better one is a 17 plus a D4 is a 18 total.
As you're standing there, all of a sudden those twig blights disappear. There's no twig blight
Oh my
trying to grab you. You see Porter, and you see two Tommies still in front of your
Nice.
eyes. You're not
Three times.
two Tommies. One of them got hit.
So when I first do the spell, there's 3 new me's that appear. So we hit one. There's still 2 new me's and me. So there's me
So there
and
was
2
4
me's,
total to start
but
with.
like there's another
Four
me.
total.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah, 3 fakes.
3 fakes and me.
There's 3 fakes. Sorry, I thought it
You're,
was
no,
3
you're okay.
altogether. Okay,
You're all good.
there's 3 of them. Yeah.
You got
Either way,
out.
if you weren't already confused, now you're actually confused.
I'll just
There
stay
was
like
4
this.
twig blights.
I'll
yeah.
stay like this the rest of the
Yeah.
session. So there's me, and then there's.
That's okay, yeah, that's okay. Cool. Okay, Tuggles, you're back into it. You basically you see Porter there. You see Tommy there. I'd suggest you say something to Porter, so he lets you
Yeah.
go to do the rest of your movement. And not that
Yeah.
you were actually held back, but just as I don't know, formality.
I'll pull up and I'll be like, "Dang, Porter! I mean, we just met. We just met, dog. Give me dinner first."
Porter doesn't laugh, but he does let you go. Or not that he was holding you back anyway, but he no longer sees you as a threat.
So I have movement and bonus action. I assume the getting out of charm was my action.
No, that was just a save. That was more to
Oh,
do with her
nice.
earlier spell. So no, that's fine.
So I could do some wamping then.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try to do that. So this other big statue back here, is that animated at all, or so far this is the only one that's the one that's right in front of us is the only attackful one.
This one's moved. Sorry. Yeah. This one's moved. That one's moved. That one's moved. and that
Nice.
one's
Okay,
moved.
so they're just not attacking us.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna try
they're
to
just
focus.
slow. They're just slow. They
Yeah.
don't do a lot of movement. Yeah.
I would like to circle around to the back side of this lady if possible, so as to maybe pin her between the friends, super friend squad. And I would like to. Does she look like she's falling apart at all, or she's still pretty scary looking?
He's still pretty scary. Even when Claude hit her, it didn't look like it was doing a huge amount. Yeah.
Well, fellas, gonna rage. I'm doing it. Sorry,
Against
everybody.
them, right?
Yeah. Well,
It's the machine.
it's more of an area of effect.
Wait, is this?
Oh.
I think this.
Yeah.
is
So I'm gonna go ahead and rage, and I'm gonna recklessly attack with advantage. Also, promoting everybody else that attacks me to getting advantage for the rest of this round. And I'm gonna just start swinging at this big stone lady here.
Yeah.
So that is hit number 1 with advantage. So that's a 19 to hit. And that's 6 damage for
Okay,
the one
yep.
hand. Yeah.
Slashing, so it's halved. So it's 3.
And then I'm pretty sure I get to do that again, right? I get second attack.
I believe so.
And that's gonna be a total of 20 to hit on attack number 2.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
And that's gonna be
Ooh,
12 damage.
So
half.
6, another 6. Yeah. So this rock is starting to crumble from her at the moment. So even if you're sort of like, hacking into like sort of the shoulder blade area, the back of the arm, back of the leg of this statue, that's moving around. So you're starting to see some real damage being now done to that stone.
Nice. Yeah, that's gonna do me.
Okay. That's Tuggles and Tell now.
Okay. Now that he's out of charm, it changed my turn. So I am going gonna cast Sacred Flame on the statue lady.
Okay.
Roll.
Rolling.
Is that right?
DC save.
Okay,
Set.
cool. 13. So you do hit.
Here's on the damage.
I think it did it
They
all.
already had it.
Yeah, I think it did it
Oh, I
all
already
in your first roll. So basically, it says there's the DC that the whatever the thing has to beat, and then underneath it was the damage for the Sacred Flame.
Okay. So 5 damage.
That was
The first one was 14.
You pick.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, sorry. Oh no, it's definitely 14 damage now. That's Sacred Flame. Gotta be something to do with that. Yeah. So good hit. It's really sorry. Does anybody around her get affected, or is it actually as direct as it just gets her? Like, is it a cone? Is it a whatever? Because you do have like 3 people directly around her.
Flame like a creature that you see within range. So it's like descends on it.
Okay, sweet.
On it.
Let's go. No, 14 points of damage. It's starting to really sort of crumble apart now. You can see it's still got its movement. It's still got its intensity. But you are definitely starting to see the damage with the rock is starting to get singed a little bit. Because it's stone, it's not really got anything to kind of like bleed or break. But it is starting to whack and singe and scorch with the Sacred Flame. So, any bonus actions, any movement?
Is anybody hurt like bad?
I'm a little hurt, but not from this battle. I'll survive.
Feelings. Not this battle. My feelings kind of got hurt.
Emotionally.
You know? Thought I lost my
I think I
sword for a second. As soon as I could kind of the fear of that stuck with me.
I'll save the healing then. That's it.
You can just imagine Claude being so pissed off when everyone's giving away pajamas and crowns. And he's like, I lost a fucking sword. Okay, cool. Bo, you're up.
All right, I think I'm gonna. So I see Puggles let loose from them, from the turtle. I believe so. That means I'm gonna end my counter charm performance, which was nothing special. It was just playing on.
As
playing on
effective
my
as it certainly helped.
Yeah, I'm gonna then switch over to throw another ice knife at the same individual or the same statue that
Targeted?
Rian attacked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Wait, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, 19 damage.
Well, it has a so it's a first it has a
Oh,
D, do a DC 15.
No, with dexterity, nope, 2.
Okay, then I guess it is that.
Yep.
That was
Okay,
that.
fantastic. Basically, the pinpoint accuracy of this ice knife. You've already had a bit of practice. It's like you kind of got your practice throw out of the way whenever you threw it at the Spectre earlier on. So this one's right on point, exactly where you need to go, and it does crumble straight through it, so it brings it down to the ground. So combination of the dragon breath and the really powerful ice knife have been enough to take down that statue as it crumbles into the ground, and you do see a small spectral, almost like a wisp or a spirit, go off from that
There's
from
ghosts?
that statue.
There's nobody around it, so it explodes and doesn't hurt anybody.
He says afterwards. Okay,
Yes, you-
so any movement, any other actions you want to do?
Let's see. No, I mean I have a little bit of bonus. A bonus.
A little bit of
gonna use that.
shum.
I'm gonna go ahead and take move. Which movement do I have? How do I know how much movement I have?
walking
Up at
speed.
the top. of your sheet.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Mhm.
I think Bo's gonna try to make a run, not a run for it, but I think he's gonna
Knife
start
throw, sprint away.
break the wrist, walk away. Yeah, so I think he's now gonna start making his way towards the Hofgus.
Okay.
All
Alright.
that's-
Gotta say, nice bold choice. 3 stone golems converging into one
was-
spot. And you're like, I'm gonna run into the middle of them. Yeah, okay.
He's
A really
brave.
blocker for everybody, but nice one. That's okay.
He's brave.
I got this.
You got this. Okay.
Don't worry, guys.
cool.
I got this.
Tommy, you're up. Unless there's any bonus actions that you want to do, Bo.
Nope.
No.
End turn.
Tommy.
All right. Tommy is gonna pull his pistol out and shoot at the original woman that everyone.
Nope.
That,
Is-
kid-
is
that didn't go
standing
wrong
by.
last round. That last time.
Yeah.
Last time, did
It's
it?
100% of the shots you don't take. So. All right. Let me.
Good chance you'll hit someone.
That's an 18 to hit.
Okay. That's gonna hit, yep.
So-
Precision 0.
So do this, and then so that's 11 damage. But I'm gonna also use sneak attack.
Okay.
Where basically, if I hit with attack with a finesse or ranged weapon, if I have advantage on the attack roll, I don't have advantage, but I don't need it if an enemy of the target is within 5 feet, and there's 2 people that are literally standing right beside it. So
Okay.
so
So,
it's- so it's
yeah,
kind-
the enemies being there is what distracts it. Okay.
exactly,
Right.
yeah.
Good hit. Yep.
So then,
Yep.
so that was plus this. That's gonna be a total. So the pistol's hit was 11, and then it does
Yep.
sneak attack is 4d6, which is another 14. So I hit it for 25.
Another 14.
Total
Excellent.
25.
Okay. Cool. That is enough to basically make it crumble and hit to the ground right in front of everybody. So everyone's converging on this thing, and it crumbles and it goes into the ground. And basically, as you as it's going along, you hear this squeal, and you're like, "No, I can't lose him."
Oh, okay. But Tommy does a very cocky holds his gun up, but makes it even better is that there's 2 other Tommies right beside him also holding our guns up, so we all look we look so fucking sick after hitting that shot, and then we all spin and put it into our pocket.
Nice.
It is. I'm thinking also the things they're like an illusion, but it looks you can't see through it or anything like that. So
Yes.
it does look like 3 solid Tommies until obviously when he hacked through the one, it
So,
just
yeah,
it
so
basically
w-
just disappears.
Well, so what I always think is it's that scene in Infinity War when Doctor Strange goes woof and there's
Yeah.
loads of Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So they all look like him, and you have no way of telling which one's the actual him. But you're right. If something was to hit it, it would go straight through it and it would disappear. So yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So Tommy has his close shot. He's like, "I told you I got this," and it's only Tommy talking, but the other 2 mouth the same thing. No sounds come out of them,
Yeah.
but all
Yeah.
3 of us are like, "Told you I got it," even though it's only my voice, the one main
Nice.
Tommy saying it.
Can I do a
Cool.
perception
Tommy.
to see which one it is?
Any movement?
Yeah, I'm also going to move 10 feet up beside Bo.
Okay. Right. Cool. And then, all right, so we've got our 3 statues. One's going to converge in there. One's going to converge in, but not going to make the distance. Other one's going to converge in here and not make the distance. This one that does make the distance is basically just going to look to. It's not a charge because it's not moving fast enough to do it, but it's just going to look to barge you with the shield bow. So it's a large stone shield. It's going to roll for 10.
That is not gonna hit.
Yeah, so it's almost slow enough that you're able to get out of the way with that. But it's still an imposing figure. It's still larger than you, and it's right up in your face. But that is the attack of the stone soldiers. Really hard not to say shoulders. Stone soldiers,
That
as he
stone
practices
soldier cut
for
his
his
shoulder.
newscast post. Yes, yeah.
Skeleton uses shampoo
okay.
in the shower.
Porter at this moment he's going to try to get in here. He sees these 2 up here, so he's going to try to make his movement. I'm going to see about the measuring for that. He can get up into the face of this one charging down. It won't be a tackle, but he is at least up in the face enough to kind of cut it off at the pass as it's charging in towards Tommy. Okay, Claude, you're up.
Right. So I've got the. Oh, you changed the size of
Shake off your dead legs.
All right. So I'm gonna. She can move. It's fine.
You plow her over.
As we all stand in front of her again.
I'll move over here. And what's the range? Seeing that, well, I can't strike anything. Seeing that my strikes are ineffective, I am going to Eldritch Blast.
Sorry, just less effective. You know,
Less effective.
Yeah,
Less effective.
and conserving, action economy.
Actually, to put my weapon away, is it an action or a bonus action?
I don't really do that unless you're really looking to do a bunch of things at the same time. I'm happy enough that you're an experienced enough fighter that you don't have to consciously think, oh, whoops, I have to make sure it goes into the scarab, or I'll cut my own leg. Like, you're level 7, goddammit, you know how to use this thing.
I am going to, as a bonus action, I can move my Hunter's Mark because the previous target died while it was up. So I'm going to Hunter's Mark the person next to Boduck.
Okay.
Just go ahead, keep it up. And then I will Eldritch Blast that one as well.
Okay.
Roll. It's a dirty 20. Nine. What type of damage is this?
Force damage.
Eldritch damage.
Oh, and I get 2 beams because of my
Rich.
So my second
Eldritch
beam.
Blast, bitch.
So one beam does 9 and the other beam does 13.
Excellent. So on the one beside Boduck, so you really good impact on that. Parts of it are starting to break off. Basically, half of the head, even sort of cracks in the sort of top corner of the shield, has broken off. It's unfortunately though sharp rock now that's broken off, but it is starting to break off. So that sort of shoulder blade, that side of the head that's nearest to you is sort of smashing away, but it's still standing. So a lot of good damage, but it's still standing.
Question about action economy. Okay, so I get 2 attacks per action, but I can't cast 2 spells per turn. But Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. Is that?
Yeah, I'm fine. You can do 2 spells as long as one of them is a cantrip.
Okay.
You can't do two. You can't do 2 level spells in the same turn.
Totally fair. And I would be fine either
Mhm.
I will use Misty Step at level 2, second level, to
Yep.
place myself between these statues and
Yeah.
Rook, wherever I
Okay.
kind of fit there.
That is so.
Okay. Fantastic. That is Claude. Okay, and Rian.
First Tobin is gonna dash and put himself between Tommy and Bo, which gives I can't put him right between.
Don't worry, I get you. I get you. They're both counted. Yeah.
But yeah, they're between, so they should both get +1 AC.
They do.
And so he's just like barking and
Nice.
looking aggressive. Okay, Rian is still not well. She kind of staggers again over here. Still might hit you, Bo. Gonna try.
Yes. I can take it.
Kind of clips you. I don't know.
Bring it on.
Okay. Again, Dragon's Breath, but this time it's not as big as the last one. Like the last one was like the big explosion, and this is like just to say the usual distance. It's just 3rd level Dragon's Breath, but still it's a DC 15 for the dex saving.
Yeah, only a 10 for that one.
Okay.
You want me to roll one? PM?
No, she can. No, she's kind of got the. She can understand. She can kind of aim the cone. It's like the edge of the cone is what's hitting him, as opposed to.
All right.
If she was trying to hit the 2 golems at the same time, I'd go yeah. But if it's just that one, then I'm fine. You're kind of just hitting the edge of it. You're kind of like almost kind of slightly side eye, you know.
I would get you when we turn this way for. It's like whispering.
22 damage, fantastic hit. That's enough to basically crumble that one down. So absolutely, that one is gone. That just fumbles into it. And you can just see the spirit and it go off into the air as well. Any movement? You've done movement, haven't you? Or do you want to do the rest of your movement? Or
I guess Rian will just keep staggering a little bit this way. She's still surprised and unwell.
Yeah. Okay. When you start to make that, you're staggering over, kind of lean over towards that, or making your way towards that statue. You start to hear a real loud crying, like a proper sobbing crying in the air, as right from the bottom here you hear, "He's all that I have. I will not lose him." And you basically see this deep blue spectral figure just get up and whoosh, right towards the back of you and slam down a stone fist right onto your position. And it's like almost 2 hands, like boom, boom. So you got these two big stone club fists coming down onto your position. I'm going to roll separate attacks for these.
As one of my reactions, I'm gonna use cutting words. I see her coming after, because Rian just blew that blast of at me.
Well, the attention's there, yeah.
And then whispered into his hands, and I'm gonna cast cutting words. As she's trying to do that, and what do I do? It is a D. I think I get to roll a D8 now.
It's to reduce, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying
to the confidence first.
Rian's also gonna shield just so it's a reaction.
Okay.
I don't know. Inspiration
is your AC, Rian?
The base is 13, but with the shield it's 18.
Yeah. Bo, what does yours do? How much does it take away?
Uses a Bardic Inspiration die, which is a D8. Okay, I thought it went up.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-da-ba-bum. 7. So it's going to reduce the attack by 7.
Yeah. Because I had rolled a 19, so shield on its own was not about to be enough. So an extremely well timed, extremely well timed cutting words. Ruin throws up the shield because she can see this thing coming by the wheel, like this almost banshee like wheel screams towards her. She turns around, shield comes up. The fists are coming down with such speed that Rain's really not confident this is actually going to be able to block as much as possible. And then Bo, seeing this, has done enough to distract her so that it bounces off the shield, and that fist pounds. It just drives straight into the stone, and you can see that stone panel that it hit absolutely smashed to pieces. It got absolutely crumpled. It was a massive, massive hit that got blocked there and needed every single action that you guys did there to be able to stop it. So very, very good. And even as you're there, this spectral spirit is just crying its eyes out. It is sobbing. The show, like everything about it, is pain and wailing and tear, and there's just so much emotion. And if anything, that's fueling the sheer power that they're trying to unleash through these stone fists that are coming down onto the ground. But as you can see, thankfully, it drives straight into the ground, into the stonework, and shakes that statue that is right beside you, rather than through your shield and into your face. Okay, Tuggles, you're up.
Oh, yeah, I sure am. Well, I have pretty unfortunate news. It looks like there's only one enemy within my range. No, I don't think there is. So, I'm looking at a pretty mean looking bushman in front of me, right? And some tangled shrubbery.
Oh, I thought that spell was done.
You don't. Thankfully, the counter charm that Bo was able to do has assisted your save, so you don't see any more twig blights.
Isn't he raging?
Yeah, I am raging right now.
Yeah, and thankfully, because of this combat, because you've overcome that once, it's not going to happen again.
Very good.
So you've basically been able to sort of hold your focus. It's not going to affect you again in this particular combat.
Let's go.
Promise.
Okay. So,
Promise.
so things have changed. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move towards 40 feet. Oh, I can go. I'm gonna move. There, that's what it was. Yeah. Okay. So that's my movement. I'm now 10 feet away from that monster there. I don't think I can do anything at range. I'm gonna yell menacingly at her. Oh, this is double. Okay, I'm gonna pull an audible. I'm gonna throw a javelin at her.
There you go.
Because I have to attack, and that's an attackable thing to do. 19, 26 total.
Hey.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Nice. Javelin damage. And my rage damage I don't think applies to that. It's only melee attacks. So that is 7 flat.
Yep. Okay, cool. And that's enough to go. It does make an impact on it, and it's enough, especially when she was leaning down and she's been pierced into the side and pushed up against this statue at the moment. She's not pinned there, but it was a pretty close range javelin.
Nice.
Is there like a minimum you gotta be away for a javelin throw?
No, it's just it's 3120. So I think if I'm within the first, I think the way that it works is if I'm below the first number, it's at disadvantage. Anything between the numbers is a straight.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know if it's that or
No,
if it's
'cause
like
I think it's
only
that as
throw
well.
a
I think-
maximum of 120.
Well, well,
and then
oh
anything
yeah, well,
30 to 120 is at disadvantage.
yeah, but I'm
anything
thinking
melee
if it's
range?
that super close. Anyway, you know what? We'll forget it for now. We'll take a look at it, but I think there might be a case where if it's almost too close to you. But that's fine. We're fine. Let's say you threw it on the run up as opposed to you ran the whole distance and then threw it. Okay, so you kind of like,
I like that.
right?
did
So
that.
that's covered the minimum distance that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sparta.
Sweet.
Did that baseball outfield
Yeah.
thing where you like catch, you run and do like a crow hop and you just like whip it at her, just like ah.
Nice. Okay. Tell. Say Tuggles. Anything else?
No, I think that's. Yeah, no, that's gonna be it for me.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Right. Tell. Now that you have that fear that you're no longer seen as an enemy, yeah,
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh.
you see Tuggles charge, and then you thankfully realize he's not charging at you; he charges past you with a javelin. You're like, okay.
I just slowly drop my mace. You can cast cantrips as much as you want, right?
But still
So-
one per turn.
one per
actually.
turn. but it
Still just one per turn, yeah.
Tell listener as many as you can.
doesn't-
As many as you can rattle off in
Yeah,
succession.
It's full on Gatling gun of cantrip.
just lighten up the room.
So it has a distance of 60, and I measured this out. It's like 35.
Okay.
So I'm gonna Sacred Flame on it again.
Yep.
And then it's a Dex save throw. 14. To hit.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, I thought the thing that you're trying to cast it on.
Oh,
has
sorry,
to
it's a
do
dex. Yeah, I
save.
thought.
Dex save.
Oh, well, not
14.
one. So yeah,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hits for 7.
it's for 7 damage. Okay, fantastic. Cool. So it's starting to. It's a almost a softer corporeal sort of figure here. So it's a bit soft. So you can actually see sort of stuff breaking off, not quite snapping off, but like breaking like rock, but sort of just sort of pinning away and being torn off. Maybe not a lot of blood or anything, but being ripped off, etc. And therefore a bit of a scorched, more of a burn rather than a scorch that you would see on the rock. With that for 7 points of damage, and it's wailing. It's like it's really feeling all of the pain. All of the pain has been very heightened with it. It's very emotive with this. There's no sort of trying to look tough or whatever. It's feeling pain. It's showing the pain. It's expressing itself as much as possible with this. It's feeling its feelings really a lot with this. Okay. Anything else, Tell, you want to do? You want to do any movement? You want to do any bonus actions?
Yeah, so I'm gonna move up. What's the action? How many feet? Movement?
I think you get 30.
Okay. 30.
Towards the top of your sheet.
Let me move.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, 30. Okay, and I'm gonna move right there.
Like you just hear her scream, "Save me! Help!" And from sorry,
I have a bonus action like.
well, you can still do it. You can still do it. She's still going to. She's still going to need help by the end of the door. That's okay.
I do feel bad. I was thinking that. Attack my friend. But I'm good. I'm done.
No, go ahead. It's because you're not getting any mercy, so don't show it.
Okay. I won't.
No, I think he was just contemplating using healing or not.
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay.
That's what I was.
Because out of the corner of the room, basically flaring up from the ground, are 2 bolts of colored flame. One of a deep orange, one of a deep blue. coming out of the corner of the room as these two spectral hounds appear in the corner of the room, and all you hear is this is her screaming for help, and you can just see these two massive hellhounds in the corner of the room, basically appearing there. You're totally right. Yep, that's exactly what the effects. Appearing from the ground.
What are their names?
Fen and Rear.
Come on, don't name the things that we need to kill. Don't ask the names.
Gotta get their name.
At least this guy's that little went Rear and Fen, but no. Well, my other idea was Skull and Hattie, but either way, it's all good.
Are these new pets?
Oh no.
We kill her, do they become ours?
Our hellhounds now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It is Modoc now.
Oh my goodness. Where did I go? I'm all the way down
Mm.
there. I must. Oh, I did that by accident.
Yeah.
All right. I don't, guys. I don't. Is there? Do you guys think there's something? Is there special about this room? Remember bear, bird, boar, bird, elk. Think there's
That's the
anything?
order.
Ask
I-
Brienne, she's the smart one.
Rian
I don't know.
is not helpful right
Yeah.
now.
And like at the moment, she is not going to be thinking clearly. No one's going to be like, "What did that book say?" So yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my 30 feet movement to get me to that sarcophagus and try to push it open. Anything inside of it.
Okay.
I look into
As you're basically making your way
Yeah, I'm gonna try
towards
to
it,
go- Trinket.
Oh, oh.
I break it.
Oh.
It's your first inclination?
Yeah, I'm gonna
To
free
break
her.
a magical lobster?
I don't know if it's magical. She said like she's trying to be free.
sees this and goes, "Oh, that's what we came for. That's the world. That's his world tree."
Wait, who says that? That's what.
Porter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he sees me run up, grab
He
it.
sees you making a run for it, like maybe if you've got it like in your hand and you're about to look like you're about to smash it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he didn't read your mind, but he made it so like you rearing up to go.
You're
He's
not
like,
my
"No, we
dad.
need that." But also picking up the trinket. Basically, it doesn't seem to have any direct reaction to her, other than like just another wheel as she sees what you've done, and you don't you dare touch that. It's
Oh.
mine.
Well, I turn back to her and I say, "Well, it's mine now," and then I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay, very good. Where do you as you're there, as you're looking over the counter, right? You see the doorway.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And looking. Oh, sorry.
I thought it was going to take me an act to push him the sarcophagus.
No,
What
no,
I
no.
have.
It's what you see when you look over the tomb to this doorway. You see a doorway with similar to World Tree runic descriptions onto the door. And then the details. Would you roll an investigation check for me, please?
Sure.
It's quite a quick one, so it's you're not going to get all the information because you're
Good
kind of
news.
panic rushed.
Cigarette juice. 1.
Oh,
Okay, you don't notice anything. You're too rushed. You're looking over. You see there's a big ass door there. There's no other details that you can notice at the moment, in particular that stand out.
I don't see the giant keyhole. It's not a giant keyhole. It's just.
It's not giant. It's just it has a keyhole, but
Okay.
there's nothing in particular about the door yet that you notice in that rush. And to
Okay.
kind of emphasize that, I'm going to take away the picture, so you don't have loads of time to look at it.
Aha.
You got a quick glance. You got an idea. That's the door. That's the way out of here.
Gotcha. Well, I have no movement. I casted visibility on myself, and yeah, I feel like I want to play keep away from her with this.
Okay.
This offense is good
Visibility.
defense.
It's just I'm gonna touch myself. Not a yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I do little like it's mine now, and I go. Boop.
And just
And Rain, you're just having to cover your ears here because you are right beside this thing as it wails. It screams again. It's not even guttural. It's almost from the throat. It's that strange scream as someone it sounds like they've been crying for hours and days and years and decades and centuries, all screaming into the air, right into Rain's ear. Rain, can you do a wisdom saving throw for me, please? As you are potentially about to experience the gaze of despair.
I would rather have my dead clan screaming. Roll. That was a 1. It's a 17.
Okay, that's enough. If you cover your ears enough, you get down, you just experience the terrible sensation of the sound, but it doesn't actually cause any physical pain to you at the moment. You basically do enough to cover that. What it does, though, is it causes the room itself to shake, and I'm going to ask everybody to do, everybody except Ryan, because nothing's gonna happen where they're standing, but everybody else is gonna have to do dexterity saving throws as the roof and the cave structure above it starts to fall down, and these large boulders are coming down, and they're crushing some of these other statues, and they're even hitting some of the golems, and one of them falls like very close to Porter, kind of catches him on the corner of the shell, knocks him onto his side, but not immobile. So everybody roll a dexterity saving throw apart from Ryan, please.
Don't forget you guys have bless on you.
I don't.
I don't either. I knew I should have broke this thing.
16 total for Tuggles.
In total, okay. Bo and Claude, both 8 and 9. Tommy and
What?
Tell.
26 for Tommy.
26 for Tommy. Using that rogue agility.
Didn't go over, but 3. That's what I rolled.
Okay. Everybody who did not get a 15. Large boulders of rock and stone and broken statue pieces fall from the sky, and even though you try to get out of the way, you do fall, and you take 17 points of damage each as these fall from the sky on top of you. So fall from this large roof, cavern, temple area, blocking onto people. So wherever you are knocked prone. So you're on the ground, and you've taken 17 points of damage.
So who didn't? Basically me and
Tuggles and Ryan.
I didn't save. I had a 9.
No, sorry. He was asking who didn't get hurt.
sorry. Yeah,
Oh.
Sorry.
so basically Bo, Claude, and Tal all got hurt.
No.
Do I have to make a concentration save?
To keep what?
Keep my invisibility.
Yes.
And invisible. Well.
No, don't worry. I was just making sure it wasn't something else.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah, that's enough. That's okay.
Cool.
Oh, I
think
gotta
it's-
do it for.
10 up is the concentration save. So you're still invisible, but you did get hit by some because it was a completely erratic. It wasn't like these things were thrown at you. They just fell just from the wheel and the scream having a physical reaction with the impact on the surrounding area.
Oh, okay. I thought the world was crumbling. I still think it's crumbling, though.
Yeah. Okay. Bo, you had your turn. You got knocked down. Tommy, your turn, please. So you've dodged. You dodged the boulder or the ground coming in. You're still on your feet. Porter's been knocked down beside you. Claude's been knocked down beside you. They're not pinned or anything, so they'll be able to get up on their own. They've just been knocked down, so they're not pinned under any blocks or rubble.
Okay. Yeah, I think Tommy's just gonna keep doing some pistol action. Wait. Yes, I still have a pistol that's loaded. So I will aim my pistol, and I'm going for the bigger. How to ping? Boop. We'll go for the bigger guy that's standing in front of Claude.
Okay.
So that is and then I'm still last. That's a 14 hit.
That's gonna hit.
All right, and then kind of same as last round. Actually, because again, since Claude is essentially decided, I'm gonna do sneak attack for a total damage of 15.
So 15 is enough. See that left arm that you can see past Claude on your sort of near side. You're able to basically shoot that off at the just underneath the actual shoulder, around about sort of clavicle area. He's still got his sort of stone long sword in the other arm, but you've basically done enough damage that it pretty much shoots that clean off. So good hit with that. Good show of damage. Good hit. But he's still got his weapon.
Tommy's feeling good. Again, pulled the second pistol out, spun it around, shot, hit the target, and then I'm gonna bonus action reload the pistol.
Okay, fantastic.
That'll be it for me.
Cool. Right, now we're on to the stone golems. Claude, first one's gonna swing down for you. It doesn't show any. It's not like angered or anything by being hit. It's just very focused. And obviously as you can imagine, classic enemy type. It's slow, but it's going to hit hard if it hits. So that is a 20 to hit. So it's a dirty 20, but a 20 to hit.
Oof. Yep, that's gonna work.
Yeah, that's going to work. Okay. Let me go up to here with my guys because it's actually a multi-attack. So the second one is only an 8. So the first one's going to hit. Yeah. Okay. And then it's for 2d8 plus 3. So it's 15 points of damage as this massive longsword comes streaming down, pushes right the way through your shield, etc., and makes contact with you as well. And
like
you're
that.
prone.
I am prone.
Ooh, so that means it's actually a crit. Okay, so it's actually another 16 on top of that. So that's 31 points of damage because you were on the ground. You hadn't stood up yet.
What did you say about being fine?
So
That was
before a boulder fucking fell on me.
You mean 3 boulders?
So what is it? So I took double my remaining hit points. That was
Sorry?
at 16, and I took 31 damage.
Yeah, but it's not double your max.
Oh, it's
points.
Max. Okay, so it doesn't.
It's like if you had 50 and then you got hit by 100, you'd be dead. But no, you're just knocked unconscious. You're unconscious. Okay. And
Holy shit, Claw's down! Oh!
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
He said unconsciously.
he said unconsciously. Okay. Second stone statue. Basically, he's looking at Porter. Porter is also knocked down as well. So it is 2 attacks with that. That is a 13 and a 9. One of them is going to hit. One of them is going to be a crit. So it's at least 16. And another 14. So that's 30 points of damage to Porter. Okay. Right. And Finn and Rear, or Skull and Hattie, whichever one you go for, doesn't matter. You're not going to get them as pets. They dash.
Oh, not good.
From there, this looks like it's on the actual head of the statue, so he's actually in there. And with Claude down, with Bo invisible, we're going to see each other for the next session as we continue this fight, because there's enough still to go around.
We're gonna
Without
die.
mentioning this. But I believe it's the first ever party member knockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here I
Nobody's
thought this
ever
was
been knocked out before?
Nope.
not from this one.
I think there's been fights and there's been people close, but I don't think anyone's actually been knocked down yet. Like to the point of needing death saving throws. So yeah.
It's definitely deserving of
Except
the
my goblin.
person that said he was fine. Karma.
I mean, I told you guys I got this.
I was gonna heal, but I'm fucking last in initiative besides.
Brian.
All right, I'll be
Okay.
right back,
Cool.
y'all.
Oh, why didn't you heal him?
Ooh, holy crap, y'all. That is literally the first time anyone's gone full 0 down. Oh, there's an ad going on right. Oh, no, I think my ad thing is just broken. Let's see. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Yeah. What a session. I'll obviously get it edited as always and get it up on the YouTube channel. If anyone that came over from the raid, I do appreciate you guys coming in. Sorry, I try to give all my attention to people playing D&D, especially the DM because he put so much work into this. But, ooh, that was a fun session. More fighting and we were looking good there for a moment until we weren't. So, yeah, crazy. But thank you guys for stopping in. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye.